1 2 1 2 1 2 in a place to be. I am your boy HDG. Heaven Hollywood, can't you see? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. We about to get this started, chat. If you hear me, put a 1 in the chat. We got a lot of interesting things to talk to you about today. IE Network, live, Heaven Hollywood. We're going to be discussing a few things today. Kanye West bending the knee of black people saying, hey, what about us? What about us, my guy? Put a 1 in the chat. You can hear me. What's up in this fields? Nicki Minaj coming out and congratulating Kanye West. Didn't I tell y'all what the play was going to be? Did I not tell y'all? I call this shit right down the line. I tell y'all what's going to happen, man. And y'all just don't believe me. I said Nicki Minaj is going to come out. I said, and next thing you know, they're going to be doing a record together. Don't be surprised if that record finally get released. That New Body record finally get released this year to try to get her to keep her streak going. Remember I said it. I said she's going to start congratulating Kanye West because they have a common denominator. Both of them don't like Rock Nation. Both of them got a beef with Jay-Z. So I told you. Now Kanye West is going to be the next one to say something about Desiree. That's coming up. I want y'all to know that. So y'all remember you heard it here first. Kanye West is going to say something that Desiree Perez did to him that he didn't like or something like that. You've never heard him mention Desiree Perez before, but it's coming. Grammy nominations are out. We're going to talk about that. Kendrick Lamar. Looks like I think he got 9 nominations. Sabrina Carpenter got around 6. Shout out to Ray. I think she got 4 nominations or maybe 2. And then my boy, who he better clean up, Leon Thomas III. That's the new baby face right there. Leon Thomas III. Nickelodeon and all. Andre from Victorious. No, she's not collected with the cartel already. No more. She snitched on the cartel. She snitched on the cartel. What's up? What's up, mi amor? Cardi B grabbed the nomination. Y'all said she flopped. Y'all said the album was terrible. Y'all said Outside grabs the nomination for Best Rap Performance. We're going to talk about that. Big noms for Lady Gaga, making her return to music. She had to go back to movies, and now she's back on top of the music world. Coming at you with 2 different directions. Her song with Bruno Mars and her song Abracadabra. She going to have 2 songs entering that Song of the Year. Song of the Year, Record of the Year. So Lady Gaga going to have 2 opportunities to take that award. No Taylor Swift, no Beyonce this year. We know Beyonce last year set the nomination record for most female nominated in the country category, Cowboy Carter. 11 nominations last year. Kendrick Lamar in the rap categories, we're going to go over all that. And we're going to talk about, real quick, Klay Thompson's ex-girlfriend's coming out the woodwork. We ain't never heard nothing about Klay Thompson before, but since Megan Thee Stallion is now with him, now everybody want to come out the woodwork. We're going to put an end to that today. We're gonna put an end to that today. What's up? What's up, NOJ? What's up, Aaron? We're gonna talk about Outside. Huh? I always felt as though Enough should have been on the album. Trophy should have been pushed as a single. You know, all of those songs are relatively the same, but Outside did go top 10. I honestly think that she got robbed when it came to, I guess it was last year, Enough, because she put on a hell of a vocal performance on Enough. But shout out to everybody that's here. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. This is our 1 o'clock show. An hour and a half tops. Let's go.
With Instacart, you get groceries that over-deliver. Like when you get groceries that are the same price as in-store, with no markups at select retailers. You get in-store products for in-store prices, and the only thing that isn't in-store is you. That means you could order in-store products at in-store prices while you're in sweatpants, in spin class, in stuffy work meeting, in anywhere but in-store. So download the app today and get $0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. Instacart, groceries that over-deliver. Service fees, exclusions, and terms apply.
Now. Heaven Hollywood, the Heaven Hollywood Experience. Let's get it.
Look, one way or another, we gon' get our family up about the gutter. Brother, you was out of pocket, no I didn't stutter. I drop it back in the trap when investing in the streets, you try to recover. In this world, you could only rep 1 or 2 things, the guns to the butter. Whoa, you only rep 1 or 2 things, is the guns and the butter. Whoa, you only rep 1 or 2 things, is the guns and the butter. I drop it back in the trap when investing in the streets, you try to recover. In this world, you could only rep 1 or 2 things, the guns to the butter. Sleeping patterns kinda complicated, ain't no time for wasting with some entrepreneurs. I feeling like Scarface on top of the balcony, the word is yours. Took some losses, I was down bad. Napoleon complex, I'm mad. About to put the cam up in the clad bag. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Chicken dinners, or you roll with the winners. Taking over for the summer. I double back for the winter. I be with the scammers and spinners. Innovators in the middleman. All my riders got a dental plan. None of my shooters got Instagrams. Bang, bang. Got some rich headed out of bounds. Had to hop in the renty to ride around. About to switch up the whips cause they stalking now. Whispering body dropping on my side of town. Flick of finesse. Known to stay up out the mess. Business is never personal. We can politic the rest. I got a plug and they made me a plug. All my moves on they need to know. Dabba weed got me speaking slow. Bet you pay attention when we speaking up. Drip and drown, you gon' sink or you swim. In the field, we be getting it in. Type of pressure that turn boys into men.
Let's go!
Yeah. One way or another, we gon' get our family up about the gutter. Brother, you was out of pocket, no I didn't stutter. I drop it back in the trap when investing in the streets, you try to recover.
The Heaven Hollywood Experience. November 7th. My ex-girlfriend Ursula's birthday. My parents' heavenly anniversary. Shout out to them. I hope they're up top celebrating with my grandmother, grandfather, my daughter, my sister, my godmother, first cousin Light, shout out to them. Shout out to all the heavy hitters. Appreciate you for rocking with me for so long. Shout out to whatever moderators I have in here right now. It's Miss Fields. What's up, Nicki? What's up? I'm just saying. We got some stuff we about to get into, man. Kanye West bending the knee. How y'all feel about that? Black people asking, where's our apology? No. No. I'll tell y'all where the black community apology is once we get into it. Well, Nicki Minaj came out and said, congratulations to Kanye for taking accountability. Didn't I tell y'all she was going to do that? She said, we're riding with our Jewish brothers and sisters. Okay. Shout out to Kanye West, she said, for apologizing for the words that hurt so many people. But Nicki Minaj, we need you to ask Kanye West to apologize to your community, which is the black community. Always seem to apologize to everybody's community but ours. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Grammy nominations are out. Kendrick Lamar is still wailing on Drake's ass. And it's not so much that Drake didn't get nominated for any Grammys. Drake doesn't really do the Grammys like that anyway. But it's just the fact that Kendrick Lamar, for a second straight year, is dominating the Grammy nominations. This time it's Luther and his album. So we're going to talk about that. Has Sabrina Carpenter dethroned T-Swizzle? Has Sabrina Carpenter dethroned Taylor Swift? Because Sabrina Carpenter's all over the Grammys. Billie Eilish is back again. Has Billie Eilish, let me tell you something. She may not win the awards all the time, but doesn't it seem like Billie Eilish is nominated every single year? She's got that thing going like Taylor Swift. Now, she doesn't get nominated as much as Taylor Swift, but Billie Eilish, since she dropped, she's nominated every year. And even this year when Taylor Swift got no nominations. Shout out Billie Eilish. Them big old titties. Cardi B got nominated for Outside. We're going to talk about the songs that got nominated in that category. Best rap performance. We're going to talk about something that I called last week sometime that my tweet is now blowing up on Twitter. And that was about Klay Thompson's girlfriends. This is going to be the week that I said that one of them was going to either appear on Tasha K, The Shade Room, or one of these podcasts. They call me Daddy or something along those lines, and they're going to mention Klay Thompson. Might even be his ex-girlfriend who's playing in the Michael Jackson movie that's coming out 2026. If y'all want to discuss that Michael Jackson film, make sure you tune into Real Talk on Monday. The host is the director. Real Talk right here on the IE Network. Going to be talking about the new Michael Jackson movie. And of course, Jay-Z case got dismissed. We talked about that yesterday. With prejudice. So we can't bring it back. Neither can the godmother. And a lot of people are saying, oh, he just take the test, get over it. Hell no, I ain't doing it neither. Not taking no tests. To prove what to what? To y'all? Screw y'all. Because when the tests come back negative, only thing y'all going to say is the same thing this dude said about Jay-Z. Oh, he rigged the test. Oh, he went and paid for everybody in the world that's related to him to get erased off the internet. So it really don't make no sense for Jay to take the test because y'all going to find some reason to not believe him anyway. So I wouldn't take it either. Right? So that's the stuff we're going to get into. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell. So let's get into Kanye West kneecap sucking. That's where we're going to start off at. Kanye West kneecap sucking the Jews. Now people say, oh, hey, but what do you expect? The Jews run everything. He has to do that in order to get back in the game. Yeah, well, didn't he know that from the beginning? He should have known that. Should have known that. But let's get into Kanye West. A lot of people are saying, is this even Kanye West? They're saying Kanye don't talk like that. Let's get into Kanye West apologizing to Rabbi Pinto. I don't know, what is this, like the HNIC? Instead of the head ninja in charge, what's this, the HJIC, head Jew in charge? Why is he apologizing to him?
Take accountability. I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have them take them to him.
So hold on. So he comes out the way. What's up? Brooklyn in the chat. Brooklyn's in the chat. So hold on. But so right out the gate, he's blaming it on mental health and bipolar. But when Kim Kardashian said it, right? When Kim Kardashian said it, oh, she's trying to get him locked up. Oh, Kim, hey, there ain't nothing wrong with Kanye. Kim just want to keep him in a sunken place. When Kim Kardashian told everybody that this fool needed his medication, everybody came down on Kim because Kanye was saying he didn't need his medication. If you've been diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia or whatever else you've been diagnosed with, you need your medication. But when Kim Kardashian said that, y'all said she was just trying to control a black man. And Kanye didn't need no medication. That's what y'all said, not me.
Extreme, where I would forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it and the way you act when you have this disease. So it's like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage, messed up the living room. Now when you get back, it's your responsibility because that's your child. And that's the way I look at it. It's like I gotta go clean up the kitchen, I gotta clean up the living room, I gotta clean up the garage. Yeah, and it's a big deal for me as a man to come and take accountability for all the things that I've said. And I really just appreciate you embracing me with open arms and allowing me to make amends. And this is the beginning and the first steps and the first brick by brick to build back the strong walls. שהיהדות, רבה ייסד the Judaism, היא נתנה לעולם את התשובה. The Judaism brought to the world a way for someone when he regret about something that he has done wrong.
Thank you, Honest. In case y'all didn't hear Honest, let's hear her again.
It's my son. What did you say, nigga?
And the Jews live on this way of if someone did something wrong, he can regret and fix it. And the rabbi is hugging you and hugging everybody. And God willing, and from now on, strong things and good things, and only good. You are a very good man.
Amen. That's the best, man. Yeah, good.
My. I like it. So Kanye West Kanye West apologized to the Jews. He apologized to the HJIC, head Jew in charge, whoever this dude is. Blamed it on his bipolar, said his bipolar is what's acting up. And he apologized. Okay? He can't help it. It's the bipolar. Same bipolar that Kim Kardashian said he had an issue with. Huh? What's up, young Riaz? This is the same bipolar that Kim Kardashian said he had a problem with. But y'all, because it was Kim Kardashian, y'all told her she don't know what she's talking about. She's just trying to keep a black man down. Trying to keep a black man in the basement, in a sunken place. You're not doing well, young Riaz? We'll talk about it after the show. I hope you feel better. Let me know what's going on with you. So we're going to head on over to Twitter and see what the people on Twitter have to say about it. Right? Let's see, was that a lot of views on that one? Hold on. We'll see exactly how many views that had. And then I want to go to the comments. And that was only 13K views. I want the big one. Pause. All right. So he apologized to the NYC rabbi. He apologized to the NYC rabbi. I want to see the one with the huge amount of views. Right? I want to see the one with the big views. So I can see what the actual general public is saying. Right? Oh, Candace Owens is now apologizing. See, she realized now, you see, whenever it starts affecting your bottom line, they all start to shape up. Every last one of them. And all that realness that y'all would say, oh yeah, Kanye don't care. Some people are saying it's fake. Kanye don't care. He don't care about the Jews. He don't care about nothing. He said he ain't a billionaire no more. He don't care if he ain't a billionaire no more. That's funny. He don't, huh? Let's take a look and see what the people on Twitter were saying. We can go into these comments. Hold on. We'll go into these comments. What was this, 12K? We'll go into this one, 12K. And then we're going to head on over to Twitter and see what they're saying. Right? Candace Owens is freaking out. But Candace Owens these days has been trying to walk back a lot of the stuff she said. She realized that these white folks don't love her neither. She thought they did because he went and married a white guy and she defends Trump. She thought they were going to have her back. They ain't got her back. Praying for him is the best thing any of us can do as a Christian. This feels like AI. His face, some of the face movements from everyone, I don't know, man. This seems so fake. He's drugged up. Translator was fighting for his life. Creepy. That's not Kanye. Why the hell does Kanye sound like that? His voice sounds muffled. Anyway, I hope this is the start of his redemption, but I doubt it. I don't think this is Ye speaking. I think that's Kanye that I know and love. I think it's Kanye. He's been having a lot of debates about his daughter's education, about the Palestinians, because he believed the calling and answered it. What will Candace say now? Is this AI? So a lot of people are responding saying they don't think it's Kanye West. No way. No way, Project. No way. Oh, my God. No way, man. This fool got caught in jail with homemade alcohol. Hey, man. They trying to ruin them. They setting him up for that, man. They setting him up. They trying to set him up. Did TMZ or anybody report it? On which blog? Who's reporting it? Did TMZ report that? This man is already caught. They're trying to ruin him, but you know what? If he's allowing them to do it, because look, I don't think this is true. I don't think this is true. Diddy can't be that dumb. I don't think this is true, y'all. The neighborhood talk, I don't think this is true. Remember, everybody was reporting that he woke up with a knife to his neck, too. Nah, I refuse to believe that he's that dumb. Unless they just setting him up and it's not even really him. If this is TMZ, then it's true. Wow. It's on TMZ, y'all. What a dummy. You know what? I can't say anything. If Diddy was really caught drinking alcohol, now again, he could be being set up, busted by prison officials for drinking. What a dummy. And you got this stuff coming up. You got your appeal and all that stuff coming up. We're told the alcohol is made of Fanta, sugar, and apples, which inmates give 2 weeks to ferment into an alcohol substance. We're told Diddy got caught by jail officials and prison officials planning to move him from old unit into a new one. Two sources tell TMZ prison officials have now reversed their decision and Diddy will stay put. Well, wait a minute. Two sources tell TMZ that officials have now reversed the decision and Diddy will stay put. This is crazy. I believe they're trying to set Diddy up, man. But you can't allow yourself to get caught. You have to know that apples, Fanta, what's Fanta? Soda? Apples, Fanta, and sugar. What is Fanta? Fanta is a brand of fruit-flavored carbonated soft drink owned by the Coca-Cola Company. I don't believe that. I think that they're trying to get him they're trying to jerk him. I think that the prosecution is behind this and they're trying to get Diddy in trouble because he's been doing so good. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. It sounds like an inside job to me as well. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Come on, man. Diddy is not going to risk, knowing they're looking at him, knowing they're keeping an eye on him. Inmates give 2 weeks to ferment Fanta, sugar, and apples. How is that alcohol? I don't understand. How is that alcohol? Okay, so I'm looking it up. Can be fermented to a brand which is carried out by yeast. Process called an alcoholic fermentation. Yeast are the essential agents that consume sugar, carbohydrates. I guess if it sits, so I guess if it sits in sugar, apple ferments. Are them guards getting paid or no because of this shit show shut down? Diddy, man, this sounds like an inside job, man. Like stop hanging around those idiots. Stop hanging around them people. Don't be promising nothing. And they be like, oh yeah, I can get you alcohol. You already in trouble the first week there. Come on, man. I hope he comes out and says, look, I have nothing to do with that. They set me up. That's somebody else's. But they just set me up with it. They set me up. They hide it in the toilet. I heard how in prison they be getting that alcohol and hiding it in their toilet. But Diddy can't be that dumb. Not as good as he's doing. Yeah, I know, Darius. I know. Hindsight's 2020. I know if he could do it again, he would have paid her. But he never thought. That's the bad part. He just never thought that she was going to take it this far. But yes, I'm sure if he could do it over again, he would just pay her. Right? I think some guards are setting him up, just like the guard took them damn pics of him in the yard. I think so too. I think so too, man. I think them guards are trying to set him up. I'm telling you. I think that the prosecution is, especially them guards or inmates who are there for a long time. Hey, we'll cut you off 5 years off your probation if you get Diddy, twisted up so where he's got to do more time so that he can't get out on good behavior. Oh, my God. So they changed their decision about him getting caught drinking, or they changed the decision on moving him? But then again, we have to see if that's true, because remember, everybody was saying how he woke up with a knife to his neck. And then that turned out not to be true. After everybody reported it, even his own best friend came and said he woke up with a knife to his neck. And the guy that was locked up with him said it never happened. So you really can't trust this media when it comes down to things, especially that's happening that they can't even see. Unless the prison comes out and makes a statement. Unless the prison comes out and makes a statement. Or unless I see the documents. Because trust me, if he gets caught, there's going to be some sort of documents. There's going to be some sort of documentation. So if I haven't seen it on Megan Cuniff or the All City guy tweeting out, because if he got caught with something, they would report it back to the prisons, and it's going to be in his docs. So I'm going to wait to see if it shows up in his documentation. Other than that, I'm not going to believe that until they say, oh, he can't get out on good behavior. Diddy got to be careful in there, man. These people that's smiling up in your face, they're not your friends. You should know that. They're not your friends. Especially they put out stories that you've been bragging, talking about Trump's going to pardon you and all this other stuff. Don't do it with Trump. Just keep your mouth shut until he does it. You didn't see Desiree Perez coming out talking about Trump's going to pardon me. Now you're going to have, Murad Morale and Tisa Tells Lies and all these people making videos saying, Diddy's finished. Diddy's done. Caught with substances. Diddy's done. Diddy's finished. I can see Murad Morale's ass already. So, Kanye West, some people are saying, where's our apology? Some black people are saying, where's our apology? Well, I'm here to tell you, we will never get an apology from Kanye West, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to ask y'all in the chat. Do you think Kanye West will ever apologize to the black community? And if you don't, why do you think that is? Why do you think he won't apologize? I'm going to change the banner. Let me change the banner. And we're going to ask the question. Will Kanye West, here's this, will Kanye ever apologize to the black community? If y'all think he will eventually apologize, put it down in the comments. If you don't think he will apologize, let me know why you don't think. Ms. Fields says no, she doesn't think so. Make sure you hit the like button coming through the door. And I want everybody in here to give me an answer. If you think he will, put 2. If y'all think he won't, put 1. And I'd like to know why you think he won't apologize. Want to see y'all's answers or we ain't going to move on. Put a 1 if you think he's not going to apologize. Put a 2 if you think he will. No, he doesn't like black people. He's racist. Aaron says no. Miss Fields says no. Come on, Mimi, what you got? Darius? No, it's been years and he's gotten away with it. His bags stop when he offends others. That's why he apologizes to them. Cow. Tiffany Green says 1. Mimi says don't really care. 1, it will probably be backhanded. Do y'all think Kanye West will apologize to the black community? Put a 1 if you think he won't. Put a 2 if you think he eventually will. Holly Berry. Ooh. Klay Thompson's on the market. The Mavericks are the Mavericks are exploring a trade. Come play for the Lakers, sir. You'll be perfect off the bench. You'll be perfect off the bench. You and LeBron can come off the bench. We'll win a championship. We'll win a championship. That's for sure. If we could trade for Klay Thompson, maybe give them. I would love for Klay to come play for the Lakers. Play for where your daddy played at. LeBron come off the bench as a 6th man. I'm telling you, we won a championship. If LeBron says, I'm going to be a 6th man, and Klay comes in there or something like that, or put Klay at the 3 or whatever and have you. We'll win a title. He only uses us when it's at his convenience, and some of us fall for his BS and buy his music, Yeezys, and go to his concert. And he don't apologize to us. Whitewash that. So I'm going to go with what Miss Cookow said. Miss Fields she's in the ballpark, but Cookow, to me, almost hit it on the head. He will never apologize to the black community. That's my answer. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Cookow said it's been years and he's gotten away with it. His bags stop when he offends others. That's why he apologizes to them. And you are absolutely correct. You see, we are so divided. We will take the side of a black person who we know has no care for us whatsoever. As long as he is going against a person you don't like. So Kanye, as wrong as he did the black community, when he started going against Jay-Z and Beyonce, that meant more to black people than what he said about black people. Y'all want to see Beyonce and Jay-Z go down and hurt so bad that you're willing to sacrifice no matter what Kanye says about black folks. Y'all hate Kim Kardashian triggers black people so much, especially black women, that as long as he was going against the Kardashians, y'all just totally ignored what he said about black folks. Because now he's going against the Kardashians. Oh, he's going against Kim. He's calling out Kim and Chris. Good. Sade Speaks says he thinks he will apologize. Okay. Well, you're in the minority, Mimi. I say the majority. The majority of black women don't like Kim Kardashian. They don't like Kris Jenner. Right? And a lot of people blame Kanye's, the way he is, on Kim Kardashian. Like he wasn't starting to act like that with Amber. When he walked up on stage with Taylor Swift, he was still with Amber Rose. He wasn't with Kim Kardashian. And that's when it all started. Right. You see that, Aaron? The way he spoke about Beyonce and Jay-Z's children, and no black people were coming at him. Black people were saying, well, did he lie? Kanye West should have been canceled for saying that about Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. He should have been canceled on the spot. Because if he would have said that about Trump's kids, or if he would have said that about one of these Jewish kids, his ass would have been canceled completely. But you see, he knows that the black community is going to always forgive him. They're going to always forgive him because we got so many issues with ourselves. We got more issues with ourselves than we do with any other community. Oh, he's going to take down Jay-Z. Oh, yeah, I'm for Kanye. Damn that he said celebrities of choice. You see a lot of black people in this generation agreeing with him. Damn that he said Harriet Tubman's a fraud. One of the most revered black queens growing up that I learned about in school. One of the few black women that they taught us about in school. Growing up, you gonna come and say that woman's a fraud. And no black people checked them for it either. Him, Kyrie Irving's another one. Y'all forgot that when Kyrie Irving started going against, and everybody said, oh, he's against LeBron. All y'all started, because you want to see LeBron be taken down so bad, all y'all jumped on Kyrie Irving's side like you forgot that he was just on an all-white boat, no black girls allowed, just 4 years prior. Y'all forgot that he was on a boat that had no black women allowed. It was all white girls and he was on it. Y'all forgot that because he said he didn't want to play with LeBron. So anything to go against LeBron, y'all gonna side with that. Because you want to see LeBron taken down for whatever reason. Black people, we are our own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemy. And now you see people saying, who? Kyrie? He's married to a black girl. Yeah, now that he see that going against them white folks, they wasn't going to have his back. But before that, this dude was only dating white girls. Y'all totally forgot. And the thing that I always hear about Kanye was, oh, he's for us. Kanye's trying to teach y'all how to stand up against the white man. No, he isn't. Kanye started doing that when he saw that they were pulling all their sources and all their resources and all their money behind him. When they about told him, shut up, N-word. Now all of a sudden he want to be so anti-Jewish. And they're going to blame it on his medication. Yeah, okay. Sure. So Kanye West is never going to apologize to the black community because we did not make him. We did not make him. So if you want to know why Kanye West will never apologize to the black community, is because we didn't make him. We didn't make him apologize. And how you make him apologize is you start affecting his bottom line. That means we ain't supporting you. We ain't buying no Yeezys. We ain't buying no Steezies. We ain't buying no Pleasies. No nigga Pleasies. We ain't buying nothing. No. I didn't say make him as far as make him what he is. We didn't make him apologize, is what I'm saying. He's not going to apologize to us because we didn't demand him to. They did make him apologize because they started affecting his pocket. They started affecting his pocket, and that's what made him apologize. They started taking away different avenues and connections that Jews was running. Well, yeah, they did. You know how they did? It started affecting his money. It started affecting the way he made money. Remember, once they pulled out, he was no longer a billionaire. Then people started saying, we're not going to do business with him. Since he made those anti-Semitic comments, Kanye West has been down from where he was before. Go from worth $4 billion to worth what, $300 million? So that's what I mean by make him, not literally force him to do it. But he knows that if he don't apologize to these Jews, every year his net worth is going to go down and people aren't going to mess with him. But you see, we still support him. Black women still support him. Even after he said black women ain't his type. He said, I've got a type. And that type is anybody who looks like Kim. That's what he said to y'all. But I still see y'all out there defending Kanye West. I'm not saying anyone in here, but I still see y'all out there defending Kanye West because, oh, he's going against Kim. Even though he basically told y'all he don't mess with y'all. and proven after he came back when he needed the black community. Oh, she's trying to take a black man away from his black kids. Kim and Kris Jenner trying to take a black man's kids away. And all y'all jumped on it. Yeah, F Kim Kardashian. She been doing this to Kanye from the beginning. And then after y'all all went and turned on Kim Kardashian, Kanye, oh, come on back home, Kanye. Get out of that sunken place. Wah. Nigga came home and married another white girl. Y'all caping for a dude who wouldn't give you the time of day. Wouldn't give you the time of day. Hold on a second. He sees how Trump treats us, but he's right there backing Trump. Harriet Tubman gonna go and disrespect the great Harriet Tubman. Disrespect Beyonce. What does Beyonce do there? This is what I always wanted to know. And we can't say, oh, she does stuff behind the scenes. Well, she don't do it to you. She don't do it to you. She never came out and said anything negative about regular fans or. So I don't understand the hate. The woman barely talks. That's like hating Sade. Sade never says anything. Beyonce hasn't really sat down for an interview in years. The only black woman he was with, he disrespected as well. You're right. When he left her for, pretty much he wanted Kim Kardashian from the beginning. Y'all got to remember, Kim Kardashian wasn't even attracted to Kanye West like that. But her sisters kept getting in her ear like, oh, you should give Kanye a chance. He worships the ground you walk on. But Kim always said from the beginning she was never physically attracted to Kanye. But it's just that the more time she spent around him and she saw how much he was in love with her and how well he treated her, she said, why not? Let me give him a try. And eventually she ended up falling in love with the guy. Right? And she's doing an interview and interact with our fans this time. Well, here's the thing, Cocal. Here's the thing. With her fans, maybe. But yeah, I would, if I'm Beyonce, what I would do is hold an interview, on my Tumblr or whatever. For my fans, an in-depth interview. But if I'm Beyonce, I don't, judging on the way people treat her on social media, if I was her, I'm not going to do a live or nothing like that. I wouldn't do that. Because these people treat her like crap. These people treat her like crap. So I kind of look at her the way I look at Michael Jackson. She has to have somebody do the interview that she can trust. Because Michael Jackson did an interview with Oprah Winfrey because he thought he could trust her. And Oprah kind of ended up burning Michael Jackson. No pun intended. And Oprah Winfrey shitted on Michael Jackson when he was dead about these cases. She did not defend Michael Jackson, but she defended Harvey Weinstein. Right, but she don't say much, but she don't do much either. That's not true. Beyonce donates a lot. Beyonce donates a lot. Y'all just don't be paying attention. Y'all look for the things she don't do. It's kind of like with Jay-Z. Y'all look for the things that they don't do, but you don't mention the things that they do. So maybe she didn't donate to Jamaica, but look what she did for Haiti. Look what she did for Hurricane Katrina, for the people in New Orleans. So they do donate. Maybe they don't donate to every single cause or every single disaster, or then again, maybe they are going to donate to Jamaica, or maybe they did. But y'all concentrate more on what Beyonce and Jay-Z doesn't do as opposed to what they do. Nobody ever mentioned, whenever something happens, everybody, oh, there go Jay-Z, such and such, Jay-Z, Rock Nation doing it. Well, what about the Super Bowl? What about the Super Bowl performances? Do you think you would have seen all those black artists if Jay-Z wasn't in the position he's in? The Super Bowl wasn't giving a damn about black artists. They wasn't featuring black artists. The only black artists they really featured was the big ones. Prince, Michael Jackson. They weren't really featuring black artists. What about the Marcy project? Nobody talks about that. When they talk about Jay-Z, it's only negative stuff. But what about the Marcy project? Y'all should look that up and see what that's about. What about Beyonce and the project she's got that furnishes homes for battered women? Nobody talks about that. They only talk about what they don't do. And that's exactly Jay-Z's take on all. He said, y'all talk about whenever they have a problem, whenever somebody has a problem with me, it's always about what I didn't do for them, not what I did to them. They can never tell you what I did to them for them to dislike me. But it's always about what I didn't do for them. Right? So just like Detsy said, oh, imagine Jamaica had a disaster and she dropped Christmas words. Well, I'm sure there's been times where there's been other disasters in the world and Taylor Swift dropped her album, or somebody else was tweeting about their beef, or another rapper. You know what I mean? So they all have their moments. They're not every single celebrity. They don't be like, oh, let me stop doing this because there was a disaster in Jamaica, or oh, let me stop doing this because. All of them have their time where they aren't really reading the room, because at the end of the day, it's still a business. You know what I'm saying? It's still a business. But didn't mean to get so far off of Kanye West. But my answer about that is he is not going to apologize. Now, let's go to Nicki Minaj and what I told y'all was going to happen. And it's just about time to all the Barbs. No, y'all don't like me. But it's just about time to admit that I'm that nigga when it comes to Nicki Minaj stuff. Right? Because I just know somebody. I know y'all hate that, Ashley Tragedy can't tell you these things. And, August with the Sun can't tell you these things. And Tasha K can't tell you these things. See? Y'all like them because they're Nicki kneecap suckers. And I'm not a Nicki kneecap sucker, but I can give you the information that you need to know. Now, I told y'all, right? I told y'all that Nicki, remember the last time after she was saying, oh, we don't deal with clowns. We're all monstered out. We don't deal with clowns. Remember, she wasn't talking to Kanye West back then, right? And then even when he said about the song, she was like, I don't need the song anymore. That song is old. I don't need it anymore. I said she's going to reach out to Kanye West, and the next thing you know, they're going to be doing another record together because they have a common denominator, and that is they both have a problem with Roc Nation. Right? And every time I say something, it happens. So let's just go to Nicki's page. If you're still up there, let's go to Nick's page. Y'all might as well just tune in to me. You can tune in with a mad face. It's all good. But I'm going to give y'all the right information. I may not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Right? So, Nicki commented on Kanye West bending the knee to the Jews. Right? Let's see if it's still up. Did she block me yet? She blocked IE Network. Let's see if she blocked this name yet. Did she realize that she hasn't blocked me yet? Okay. So, hold on. So let's see if I can find what she said about Kanye West. Let's see if it's still up. So here's what she said about Kanye West. She said, so happy to see Kanye publicly take accountability. Okay? Hold on. Come on. Stupid Chromebook. But she also said at the end, Jewish brothers and sisters. Right? Lord have mercy. So, she made this comment. Now, this is going to open the door for a conversation with her and Kanye West. Because they had a friendship or relationship. It went bad with the whole new body situation. Then she called them out in a concert and said, we don't deal with clowns. Right? All right, I tried to expand the screen. It didn't work, but here we go. We'll wait till it comes back. Rihanna enjoying her baby. Yeah, I see they was clowning Rihanna or something about the way she looked. Like, I don't know. Here we go. Barbs, go to bed. I bet on November 5th. I bet y'all went, didn't you? I bet y'all went, didn't you? Y'all can admit it. I bet when she tell y'all to go take a shit, I bet y'all go take a shit. No questions asked. Barbs, go to bed. They probably like, oh yes, mother. Okay, mother. Woo. Hold on. All right. When I find it, I'll find it. But she was basically giving Kanye props, saying that she was proud, that he stood up. Did she erase it now? No, I don't think she did. So happy to see Kanye publicly take accountability for the pain his words may have caused to so many. Standing with our Jewish brothers and sisters. Now, I hear Candace Owens is over there having a fit. Candace Owens is having a fit that Kanye West apologized to the Jewish community. She's like, wait a minute. You apologize to the Jewish community? Child. Candace is just having a bad month. So let's see what some of the people, I'm sure the Barbs love it. I'm sure the Barbs now are going to be loving Jews. You see? Release that new body verse on streaming platform to help him heal. Why are people mad at this? What are you talking about? Anybody that asks why are people mad at this? Oh my God. Much love, sister. Did you know that Jewish people funded the slave trade? These people are not our brothers and sisters. We're the real Jews. They stole our identity and homeland. They control everything and use it to oppress our people. Not a single word about Palestine. I can't continue to defend you. Anyone managing to twist Nicki's words of encouragement into something negative is a truly sick, miserable individual. And nobody's twisting her words. She said, I stand with Jewish brothers and sisters. I mean, who's twisting her words? Ask him if he got that same energy for black people. Or does this not support you and his agenda? This is a terrible betrayal of all the innocent children slandered in Gaza by these disgusting genociders. I just can't get over the timing of this. Totally organic, authentic apology Kanye made smack dab in the middle of a very public media war surrounding the Heritage Tucker Jewish Republican debacle. He's doing it to make himself look good because he's canceled, like you. Well, Nicki's not canceled. Always loved Ye. You see this? Look at the Barbs. I always loved Ye. He's courage and been through a lot. So it's Chanel. Did you love Ye when Nicki Minaj called him a clown? Did you tell her, no, don't call Ye a clown? Or was you out there saying, yeah, Kanye's a clown? Lord, have mercy. Did you love Kanye when Nicki Minaj was calling him a clown? Why is everyone mad? You can love and stand with Jewish people and not to... What? Wait a minute. This Hey Onika. What an idiot. Why is everyone mad? You can love and stand with Jewish people and not support the atrocities Israel is currently doing. Oh. Oh. Man, oh man. That's like saying you can love and stand for the Ku Klux Klan and not like the stuff that they do to black people. But you can love and stand with them. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else. We stand with our Jewish brothers and sisters. There you go. Here go everybody with Minaj in their last name, Onika in their name, or a unicorn. We stand with our Jewish brothers who stand with the oppressed, not the oppressor. Well, release nobody then. Oh my God. Ho, are you next? We're waiting for your apology so we can stream. Nicki Minaj, it's inspiring to see take accountability. Also, the fans are still eagerly waiting for nobody. I never thought you can get any cheaper than you are, but I was wrong. Israel is paying influence $7,000 per post. Nicki, are you for real? What Jewish brothers and sisters are you talking about? These or these? But I tell you, boy, for a celebrity, people will throw all their morals out the window, Jack. I'm telling you. Mimi, I told you, man. I know what's going to happen before it happened. Didn't I tell y'all they were going to start mentioning nobody? I told you. Now, peep game. Peep game. If Kanye responds back, right? Nicki knows people keep mentioning her streak, right? If she doesn't release a song, then she's going to lose her streak for Billboard. So now, her and Kanye start talking again, and she says, okay, we're going to release nobody. Y'all run it up. And then she's going to release nobody. The Barbs, to keep her streak together, is going to make sure it hits the charts. It may get to like number 25, something like that, and then you're going to see all the Barbs saying, oh, how does Nicki release a 10-year-old song? And it's out charting records that just came out. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. That's what's coming next. Nobody has #1 on iTunes. Nobody is aiming for a top 30 placement on the Billboard Hot 100. Nicki Minaj keeps her streak of 13 straight years with a song on #1 on the Billboard. Watch it. Watch what I tell you. All the bars are now saying release nobody. Release nobody. Nicki gonna go to Kanye. Nicki gonna go to Kanye, and then they gonna release it. Because there's so much stuff going on with these two together. It's gonna build up a lot of publicity. Republicans are out there. They're going to buy Nicki's stuff. They're going to buy it now because they like that she's standing against the Democrats. Watch what I tell you. I'm telling you, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. On top of that, now I'll tell you what else, what's going to come next. Kanye West, especially if him and Nicki put his record out, he's going to go back, that old clip about him saying Cardi B's an industry plant to try to replace Nicki Minaj, that's going to start coming back. He may even say something else. And then he's going to say something about Desiree Perez. Be ready. Be ready. He's never mentioned Desiree Perez before. But I'm telling y'all, be ready. He's going to mention Desiree Perez. I'm just saying, are you playing with cards? Now, I'm a preacher's kid. I don't play with cards. I don't play with that stuff. I'm a preacher's kid, man. I ain't never played with no tarot cards. So that's what's gonna be next. She's gonna mention Desiree Perez. Just because he apologized to the Jews, he ain't done with. He's gonna say something else, probably about Jay-Z and Beyonce, because of the whole thing that Nicki's going down with them. If he apologizes to them, well, he tried to apologize, said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I talked about your kids," but it's too late for that. The horse is already out the barn and running up the street. He will never be able to apologize to Jay-Z again. He will never be able to apologize to Jay-Z again. He'll never be able to apologize to Beyonce again. So that ship has sailed. All right, so anyway, y'all, tonight, Friday, if we stream tonight, it's going to be for 4 hours. Long stream. Probably from about 8 to 12, something like that. All right? Thank everybody for coming through. If you want to support the channel, it's $ Heaven Hollywood. I don't even know why I give y'all the Cash App. I don't know. Maybe I need to like just start. Who'll be getting a lot of Cash App? Lovely T. I don't know. Maybe I need to like grow some big titties and go get like a botched body. But Lovely T, even before she went and botched up her body, she was still getting Cash Apps. But anyway, just for shits and giggles, Cash App is $ Heaven Hollywood. Oh, yeah. All right, man. I'm going to check y'all out. Enjoy your weekend. And if I will give you a 2-hour notice if I go live tonight. All right? We'll give you a 2-hour notice. So ain't no damn excuses. All right. Love y'all. 1.